One of the great realizations in becoming a Christian is that you, as a human being, weren't made to love and serve yourself. You were made to love and serve others.
So the most profound and awesome experience of this relational existence is in knowing and loving and being known and being loved by our Creator.
But the Bible makes a little distinction between being in community with God and being in community with each other.
And so that's why, from the very start, following Jesus has never been an activity that anyone does on their own. We follow Jesus in community, and there are so many good reasons why we do that.
So we're so blessed at Richmond Baptist to have such a large community, singing praises out to God in a great company, listening in a multitude to the same gospel be preached.
In a big gathering, we can cry out to our God in prayer as a whole congregation for the salvation of Richmond.
It really is an amazing and energizing experience to be a part of what we do here on a Sunday. And then we walk out these doors.
When we walk out the doors, it is possible that few deep interpersonal connections have happened.
Not a whole lot of personal wrestling with the scripture, testing our understanding and ideas about how it can apply to our lives.
Probably not any confession of sin to each other or care for one another's needs.
If you come in late and sneak out right after, you may not have even spoken a single word to anyone.
This isn't all that God has for us when He calls us to follow Him in community.
Churches across the globe solve this problem in exactly the same way. Small groups. At Richmond Baptist, we call them growth groups. Growth groups are not merely an extracurricular ministry of church. Growth groups is church. It's the other half of what it means to meet with Christians in community. And if you're not meeting with Christians regularly in a smaller group setting, really you're missing out on the full experience of what it means to follow Jesus in community. That's why this year we're relaunching growth groups in a big way, and we're asking everyone to get on board. We're going to be multiplying the groups that we have, and all new growth groups are going to be discussing the same passage of scripture that was preached the previous Sunday. In this way, we're harmonizing these two pieces of church. I really believe it's going to have a huge difference in your journey of faith, and I would love it if you would consider getting on board.